Here's my power Siphon Ballista build after day 1 of the league. I was able to push to red map. The early game setup is completely bursted in my opinion and is stronger than I anticipated. There are a few more eunuchs that I'm not able to purchase because we are in a crisis of chaos inflation. I'll explain about that later. Now, let's start from 0 in the Twilight Strand. If you have not seen my build guide on this, you should check it out to understand the leveling process in detail. We don't start using power Siphon Ballista until you get to the library in Act 3. So in the early game, we are using Holy Flame Totem to level with. At level 1, we take Purifying Flame, then complete Breaking the Egg to get the Holy Flame Totem as the quest rewards. Holy Flame is a little bit scuffed, but it will help us get used to the totem playstyle. Literally anything that can drag our body to the library will do.
NANI?!
Now, we know how the chaos inflation started. The All Flame came back from Necropolis League, and they are broken. Maybe I can buy my core unique items earlier then? I guess that's a no. The 1 chaos unique is now 20 chaos. At least I got a 4-link that I need for the swap. And a wand from Clarissa. Thanks. Finally, we got to Siosa, and now we'll make the swap to power Siphon Ballista. Our gem is level 1, so we need to level it first, or our totem can get knocked out from a gust of wind. I actually messed up here by not respec the skill tree, but it's all good. I told my past self to go do it. Normally, it wouldn't be possible to respec like 30 points in the early game, but this time, we're using gold, so it's fine and dandy. Right after the respec and gem leveling, we have to do the first lab right away. You see, Power Siphon scales off power charges very hard, and by utilizing Disciple of the Forbidden's instability and Conviction of Power, we'll have 5 minimum power charges and 4 minimum endurance charges up all the time, and that is a massive boost to our damage and chunkiness. So after the slowest normal lab in the history of mankind, we now can use the Divine Font to add quality to our Power Siphon gem and ascend to be a god in the campaign.
Have you ever seen the true face of God extra?
Yes, have you seen my face? I'm the new god now. At this point in the game, all we have was 2 magic wands that I bought from Clarissa, and gears are from the ground. Throughout the campaign, we are using Frenzy and Sniper's Mark to boost our single target damage. Even though we don't do damage ourselves, casting Frenzy will give us Frenzy charges. Sniper's Mark will split the projectiles on the single target to help deals with adds. After finish Malachi, we get Sigil of Powers, which also help with bursting down any target. In any boss fight, just plop it on the ground. Your Arcane Cloak automation will spend the needed mana. At level 59, we can equip our unique wand, and I yoinked one for the cheap price of 7 chaos only, which is good in all these nonsense chaos price, and that is cruel lab done. I got so overleveled from all the increased experience lantern modifiers, so I'm feeling OP in the campaign right now. And this is Merc Lab completion with pretty much just rare gears. We do the same thing, add quality to our Power Siphon gem. Now, we'll go buy an offering of the goddess to do Uber Lab. Thanks to the currency exchange, this is done very quickly and also costly at the price of 8 chaos. We are very tanky and look at the totem playstyle. You just put down your totem and run around in circle. Perfect for any beginner players. Now we don't have to come back to lab again and talk about return on investment. This lab paid for itself, and now we get our gem to 20% quality. Let's grab the last ascendancy point and go fix our gears before Kitava. I decided not to do the chaos recipe due to All Flame just straight up drop chaos orb. I sold everything I pick up and Gem Cutter's Prism as well to get enough currency for the unique helmet. The inflation is absolutely real, and this make Path of Exile very realistic. Unique price go up just like my groceries. You can support me buying groceries by hitting the subscribe button, okay? Kitava was a walk in a park, and now officially we're done with the campaign. After the campaign, time to rush map completion and progress our atlas. If you're unsure on how to progress your atlas quickly, check out my short and simple guide on it, as I'm following it myself. Literally the very first map and I got the first jackpot. Now, we put this on the currency exchange for 40 chaos and we'll wait. Thank you RNG for being kind to Lazy. We got ourselves a Malachi's Loop as an upgrade here. Make sure it's a high increase spell damage per power charges as well. No slacking on King's March, we are here to upgrade our mining, smelting, and farming. Hiring the best available people for farming. We got ourselves a very nice ring upgrade with resistances and life. Now we just need to craft flat lightning attack damage on it. And we fix all of our sockets color with the bench. I used the jewelry orb trick to get the color that I want for all the gears. Time to buy a cheap chest to craft on it. We only need to get 4 link for now, and it will be more than enough to get us to red map. This build is very strong and do a lot of damage even on a 4 link setup. I run into the attribute issues by lacking strength and dexterity. Later on, when we switch to Ad-Series Foible, it will be fine. Now, we just have to run lower level green and red gems. We are a bit overcapped on elemental resistance and lacking some chaos resistance, but we don't have to fix this now. Defensive-wise, this looks good to push map for now. My early game strategy focus on Betrayal and Kinetic Atlas mission chance. This will give you plenty of experience from the Betrayal safe house, and Kinetic mission will give you free map completion. Betrayal's jewelry is also a good source of early income. I just dump everything in a 5 chaos tab and they do sold often. Here we just dropped a really good amethyst ring that is a big upgrade to our damage. Time to upgrade our amulet with ephemeral bond. This will give us another big source of damage increase that's synergized very well with power charge. Next, we get ourselves the Breath Stealer unique gloves. There goes all the currency I have been accumulating. This glove is very good because you can anoint it. For our build, anointment is one of, if not the best source of damage increase, because each anointment will give us 1 extra totem. The extra totems also scales amazingly with Ritual of Awakening, making each and every extra totem counts. Yep, I bought some oils, so now I can go put the anointment on our gloves. Or not, I guess I have to do the introduction quest first. Let's go to the sewer in Act 3 then. Now we're talking. Time to put on the anointment for real. Surveillance is much cheaper than Watchtower, so we'll start there. Maybe tomorrow I can farm enough to afford the Ad-Series Foible and the anointment. This is our first mastermind safe house, and if Katarina can be so kind to provide me with the Veiled Orb, we'll be set for week 1. As usual, the only skill issue you would run into will be luck. So if you are unlucky, it is on you, okay? The drop rate is 50-50 always. And we are never lucky. I'll have to come back for another date with Katarina soon then. After 12 hours playing, we got the first red tier map and a first divine orb drop in the same location. Perfect. Now I'll run the map, then do some video editing, and we'll call it good for day 1. This is how far we got with the Atlas tree and the Atlas completion. All solo self found, and the only map I bought is the one I bought from Kinetic. At this point in the game, we are still absolutely destroying everything on 4 link setup. The build is very tanky for a totem build, but you shouldn't face tank. We're a totem build, so we need to dip, dodge, duck, dive, okay? Don't run headfirst into a pack of monster. Day 1 POB will be provided in the description. Please check it out. If you have any questions or suggestions, please let me know in the comments. It's my first time doing a zerotohero video, so I'm open to any feedbacks. So for the next upgrade, I'm looking for an order of priority. Anointing watchtowers on the amulet would be up there, but I might wait to buy an Ad-Series Foible first before that. They are relatively expensive right now, so you better save up for it. The main farming strategy will rotate around maps and natural spawn monster to make the best use of the all flame. The Manifest Wealth mod just completely dwarf everything else in terms of profit, so you need to have a lot of mats. In the next few days, try to complete your atlas, and once the meta is figured out, I'll make an update on what's good to farm because the economy in this league will be very different with the other league. Horizon Orb is so good right now as well, so be on the lookout for that. Anyway, I'll go make this video now since a lot of people will be asking for a follow-up on the build. If you enjoy watching this, please give a like, subscribe, comments for the algo, and I'll see you in the next one.